Spurlie? I always do the intro. Do you want to do the intro?
No, because you always do the intro.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can do the intro.
yeah, but
There's no constitution that says I have to do the intro.
I thought it was your podcast.
Well, it is my podcast, but that doesn't mean I don't have to do the intro. You know, like when the king does like King's birthday and shit, and they have the big party in front of Buckingham Palace. He doesn't open the party just because it's his party. He comes on at the end and does a speech. This is me. This is what I do for the podcast.
No, he answers the door every time. Yeah, everyone that. It's the same. You never see
And
the
I
person
don't
that
even do that on Tuesday nights. I'm just walk into my house and come roll dice. I shout at you guys when you do knock on the door. So
yeah,
that's not an open invitation to the listeners.
I was going to say,
don't. To be fair, there's a
Toph's
few of you who
address
probably
is
do
just
know
here,
where I live. You know,
Toph's address.
Owen, Alex, you guys can walk in. That's fine. Everyone else, fuck off. And on that lovely note,
welcome to the Juggernaut Bolt Action Podcast. We've not been called that for a while, have we?
No. What Action podcast? Wargaming podcast.
Wargaming podcast, yeah. And this isn't even anything to do with Bolt Action, so...
No, well, today's episode is Juggernaut Konflikt 47 podcast, because we have spicy news.
I'll tell you, just before we get into the spicy news, we're still not doing anything for our tin pot, like, persona, are we?
The listeners know, Spurlie, what they come here for.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, like, professional shit, go listen to, Brad Morin's, Warlord official thing. Or if you want YouTube, go watch Morgan Glory or some shit. Like, if you want people who barely can string a podcast together...
Yeah.
It's literally you and me. We're so disorganised, we couldn't even get Dan or Pete to come on with us.
Yeah. And we couldn't get anybody else to guest star because they're not allowed to look at this until Monday, so...
Yeah, the joys of the NDA.
Yeah. Oh.
So how have you been, Spurlie?
Apparently, I've not been doing as well as I thought I was.
No? Are you losing the plot a bit?
Well, I think the last, maybe 2.5 minutes would say that, so...
We went to a Konflikt 47 event just over the weekend.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, was. I
Yeah.
technically lost 3 games, so it was all right. But I didn't come last.
No, because I didn't lose the last game hard enough for you.
No.
So this is what happened. You know how everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Toph's really good at wargaming. Yeah, Toph runs a podcast. He's great. Yeah." No, no. I got my absolute arse handed to me on Sunday, and frankly, a poor was it a poor
A poor
like
workman blames his tools. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, yeah.
A poor wargamer blames his dice.
But every so often, you need to line up your troops in a firing line and gun them all down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because my dice betrayed me horrendously.
Those.
Like, I'm not going to go into details because no one needs the blow by blow. But when you have a Hannah mag with a single pin that's loaded full of startle troop and reverse off the board because you can't pass, a leadership test on like a 10, then bad times. And then I played Warlord Marcus for round 2. And he absolutely destroyed me. Even the Marcus was like, Toph, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong with your dice? I don't know, mate. It's just don't know.
And they didn't get much better in your third game either, did they?
No. So we were playing, weren't we, Spurlie?
Yeah, we played the third game.
Yeah.
As is tradition, no matter what end of the table we're at, Toph, we'll play in the last game.
Well, you weren't even supposed to play though. You were supposed to play Dave.
I was supposed to play Mr. Nolan. Yeah.
Spurlie played himself right because both me and at the end of round 2, both me and Spurlie were both on 2 losses, and we're like, fuck it, we know how this normally goes. We're going to end up playing each other now. So we was gearing ourselves up ready to play each other. We were
mentally prepared to play each other.
And this wouldn't be the first time where we've competed over a wooden spoon either. So actually, this is rocky. This is go time.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kieran was rolling out who's playing who, and then Spurlie was supposed to play Dave, and then Spurlie with the air of the theatrical.
Yeah.
Top of his lungs, and then stormed off to the toilet. Literally just stormed off. At least that's how it appeared.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know Spur's taking the piss. I know you didn't give a shit at all. But then you went off to the toilet, and Dave's like, "Is Bertie okay?"
I didn't even go to the toilet. I went to pick my army up because I knew where I was going to play.
I was like, I just went, "Don't worry, he's all right. It's because he wanted to play me." So then Dave walks over to Gear and he's like, "Can you swap the games over to make sure these 2 people play each other?" And obviously Dave and Kieran like, and they swapped out. So by the time he came back from the toilet, the army, whatever, Dave's like, "Spurlie, you're playing Toph now," and your face, Spurlie was like, "What?
Yeah.
We have to play."
Well, it wasn't Swiss. That was one thing from that tournament because Dave was on a win and a draw at that point.
Yeah.
So I should not have been anywhere near playing him. And
no,
I think the person you were playing was actually on like 2 wins as well. Maybe
I
win and a draw.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure whether they were doing first versus last, second versus bottom.
This is the second event I've done at the Warlord HQ where the scores and like the matchings have made no sense at all.
Yeah.
So I just roll with it now. It's £15 for a day, and you get a free pizza. And sometimes good things might happen.
Well, no, I think it's closer to
whatever.
It's closer to you buy a pizza for £15 and you get 3 games of Konflikt or bolt action out of it as well.
Yeah, yeah, and every so often you might win some if you're good enough.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, it's exciting.
Right.
So yeah, we had to play, didn't we, Spurlie? Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah. But this is the thing. Go on, Spurlie. You explain what shenanigans we did and how I ruined your life.
Well, I've played against your axes every time. Yeah. I've not played against you with anything else. And we pretty much know how certain games are going to go down. It's hold until relieved.
Yeah.
Toph's going to give his wolves a surgeon dice at the start. He's going to get on the objective early, and then he's just going to sit there. And I took the British Commonwealth, who aren't known for their manoeuvrability. Their get up and go is lacking. So
I would professionally suggest that many things are lacking. But carry on, sir.
So we swapped armies. I played with the Axis. Toph played with the British Commonwealth. And sadly tabled him. which
Mate, that was painful.
Yeah.
That was painful. And not only did you table me, you clearly didn't table me hard enough because you still didn't get the wooden spoon.
No.
Clearly, I could have lost harder.
Yeah.
Even though I got tabled and didn't get a single secondary.
Yeah.
Because the secondaries for that mission was getting to your post-deployment zone, and it's like, well, how the hell am I supposed to do that when I'm dead?
Yeah.
It's a bit like kicking the puppy when it's down, that one is, but, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I will say, though, now that I've played my first game of Konflikt 47 not using my Axis, I'm, in my professional opinion, man, the British are wank.
Yeah.
And it's just like, here's a unit of 8+ of infantry. What have you got that can touch them? Nothing. Like, I can walk my 4 inches, and I can shoot my heavy machine guns. That's exciting. I've got 4 inches. Wow, yeah. How far away are you? Oh, 20 inches. Oh, well, I'm going to get them 5 turns, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'll be dead by then, but whatever.
Well, then
I've got my big Percival, my big robot. It walks on. It's like, yeah, and it blows them up, yeah. And then you just come on with your big railgun. You go, twos.
Done.
Twos. It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sorry for your Brits, man. They look amazing, but that was not a great game.
They clearly don't look amazing enough because your Axis won Best Painted again.
I know. I felt so guilty. I mean, not guilty enough to say
not
no.
accept the award. No.
No. But happy enough to hey, my work gets acknowledged. That's and I won a B for Bertie model, which I gave straight to you,
which is now built and in the boot of my car, ready to be dropped off with you to be painted.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's exciting. Okay, I'm painting Tyranids now, right?
Yeah.
Back in the queue you go.
You'll get bored of painting all those little highlighted stripes on all the carapace, and you'll just go, what I need to do is I need to dry brush and wash the heck out of something. And this is what you'll get. I spent
4 hours yesterday painting that fucking Trigon, and it's literally just getting the carapace to go line, 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 line. And then when you've lined the entire thing, you get a lighter shade, and then you go line, line, line. And oh, my soul just leaks out of my fingertips into that Trigon, and it looks fine. It doesn't even look that great. It's fine, but fuck me, it took ages to do.
Yeah.
But yes, I will paint your B for Bertie for you at some point. I'm assuming it's also going to come with all of his robot mates.
Yeah, so at the moment he's got 1 Mark II with a Tesla, and 5 Mark I's with MMGs with an additional combat knife.
Oh. I didn't know that robots could take combat knives. Is that spoilers for the rest of the podcast?
Oh, maybe this could be a segue.
Right. So, go on, Bertie. What have we got to talk about today?
Well, the main thing we're coming to talk to you lot tonight. Well, I say tonight. It's tonight while we record it. It'll be 9 o'clock in the morning when this gets released on Monday. We're going to talk to you about the new British Commonwealth automated platoon, some new British Commonwealth units, and updates to the existing units. Ooh.
So I believe this might be coming out when the new America book comes out, or are they just going to release update the PDFs at some point?
This is end of June. This is end of June. So this will be, I guess, if we're allowed to talk about it from the 22nd, we're looking at the weekend after that. So maybe the 26th.
Awesome. Okay.
Because this is when the pre-orders will be released as well. So when you'll actually get your models, if you've not got them ordered already, order them. There'll be a link that you can click on with this video. Yeah.
Ever the salesman.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't order them, Toph's kids, they'll have to go without dinner. Yeah, they'll cry.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want to see Toph's kids cry? It's very exciting actually when you watch his kids cry.
Yeah,
because
don't promise them a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're watching his kids cry, you're at least not dealing with your own kids crying, so it's good from a distance.
As someone who had to go into school this week because of behavioural issues, fuck them. There we go. That's my professional opinion. Fuck them.
Yeah. So
right. So, firstly up, so we've got, let's do a menu. What we're going to talk about. We have got a new special selector.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, like we predicted, like the Fireflies have got their own selector, like the zombies have got their own selector, we now have a robot selector for the British.
Yeah.
Exciting. We'll talk about that. There's some new British Commonwealth units, new stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've already spoken about Beaver Bertie. What does he do?
Yeah.
We will find out. And then we have a revised unit update. They're actually going to take some of the old units and change their rules. About time, if you ask me.
Yeah. Some of these rule changes are desperately needed.
Yeah.
And that's to put it lightly.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the special platoon, its official name is an automated platoon.
Yeah.
And like the zombie platoon, like the Firefly platoon, this one can be taken in lieu of your assault platoon. So you can basically build your entire army around this. And it also counts as an assault platoon for you taking other platoons, like, say, a Walker platoon, anti-tank platoon, etc. like that. So
what
you
do
can take this.
Is if you want to take, like, 2 Walker platoons, you can take this platoon, but you then have to take an assault platoon to get the second, like, Walker platoon. Yeah. So it's just in lieu of an assault platoon.
I mean, you ran out of point at that point. Because expensive.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to make a list with this platoon and barely scraped 8 dice together.
British robots are not cheap.
No. And they are not even getting cheaper.
No. So your mandatory units, so these are the units that you have to take. Now, this, I think, is actually, like the Firefly platoon, it's stuff you're going to take anyway, so I don't feel particularly limited by this in any way. No. So you'll need to take your platoon commander, that is a Mark II C automated director. It's the new model, it's the new Mark II leader man. We'll talk about his rules later on what he does, but you need to take one of them. And again, I think one of them comes in the box anyway, so why wouldn't you want them? You need 2 units of Mark I automated infantry. So those are the smaller ones, the ones that come with either an MG or a HMG. You need to bring 2 units of them. So I think, aren't they 30 points each?
Ooh, I wish. They're more than
more than that.
Yeah, 35 points each.
35. So you're talking 175 points per squad minimum. So you're talking 350 points minimum just to get those 2 5-man squads, assuming you didn't want to make them bigger.
Yeah, plus and the director.
Plus the director, and then you need a squad of Mark II armored heavy infantry. They can come in squads of 1 though, can't they? 1 or 2?
Squads of 2. So 55 points each. They are.
So that's another 110. So you're already going to spend the better part of 500, 600
points. Yeah.
Just taking your bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your bare minimum. I think Warlord are selling a platoon, an automated platoon box, aren't they? Which literally just has that in it.
I think so. Yeah. Does it have the? I can't remember if it has the extra guy in it as well.
The director in it.
It probably does.
Well, all I know is they had freaking hundreds of these boxes on the shelf when we was at Warlord the other week, and they look pretty tasty. So
yeah, just 1 or 2 of them, that's for sure.
Yeah. So those are your mandatory units, and then the optional units, so everything else you can take in the platoon. You can take up to 2 units of extra Mark I automated infantry. You can have an extra unit of Mark II, the heavy automated infantry. You can have up to 3 of the Hunter mobile platforms, up to 3 of the Bombardier mobile platforms, and up to 3 of the Lancer mobile platforms. If I think I'm right, suppose you get it wrong, Hunter's the anti-tank one?
Yes.
Bombardier is the HE one.
Yeah, he's got the
howitzer one, and the Lancer's the machine gun one.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're getting good at this, aren't you? You're really getting good at this, Tony.
Yeah, you can take up to 3 automated carriers.
Yeah.
So that's pretty exciting. And then finally, you can take a B for Bertie.
Yeah.
The special character can take him as well. Interestingly, you can't take the B for Bertie as a replacement for the automated director. Like you can in other platoons with the special characters, you can't have him as your platoon commander. This boy's a lone wanderer, and he just kind of turns up and does what he wants to do.
Yes, he can.
So, what do they do? So, their special rules. So, for this platoon, the range of the data transmission rule on the Mark II C automated directors and the Mark II heavy automated infantry units is extended to 12 inches. So for anyone who doesn't know, all of the Mark 1 stuff, so that's basically everything, every robot that's not a Mark 2, so all the, if it's not a big robot, all the small robots have a built-in -1 to hit on everything. It's a rule they've got called first off the line.
Yeah.
The way you get rid of that is you stay close to one of the bigger robots. And it's normally 6 inches, which means you have to proper castle up.
Yeah. You basically...
extending that to 12 is massive, yeah.
Yeah. Usually, if you're playing with these and you're playing against someone that's got the gravity pulse black hole cannons, they're just going to basically hit everything in one go because you have to bunch up so much.
And it also really hurt like your ability to actually like spread out and move and take things, because if you move too far or too fast or in the wrong order, hey, guess what? You're suddenly now only hitting on 5s because you're out of range. So it was a bit of a cock block, let's say. So extending that to 12 inches is a massive buff. And for me, if you're taking robots anyway, you're probably going to take at least 2 squads of Mark 1, a squad of Mark 2, and you're probably going to want a director when you see what it does. So actually, this just seems like a kind of... I don't think it's necessary. It's expensive, but if you're going to do it anyway, why wouldn't you do this?
Yeah.
There's no walkers in this platoon.
Oh.
No, there's no walkers. You'd have to bring a walker platoon, but like that's not it's not the end of the world if you want to bring anything different.
Yeah.
So other special rules. So this was actually quite exciting, and it's one of those ones where we first looked at it and we was like, oh, all right, then, whatever, and then you start thinking about it and go, huh? So Mark II heavy automated infantry in this platoon may use the snap to action ability as if they were officers, but may only issue 1 order. This must be to a unit within 6 inches in the same platoon that ordinarily has the first of the line special rule, i.e. it can still be ordered if the unit has lost the first off the line rule due to proximity with a friendly Mark II heavy automated infantry or Mark II-C automated director unit as an active British dice. This rule may not be used in conjunction with superior code breaking, so Brits can't use it to do their hey free first dice out of the bag malarkey. So Mark II big robots can snap little robots.
That's it, yeah.
So even though you might only have, say, 8 dice because all of your shit's really expensive, at least chances are you're going to be getting more uses out of your dice, say, than your opponent will.
Well, what I'm going to do
in theory,
is burn through my dice quick.
Very quick, yeah.
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 Because if I go with like my standard build, then I'll have 2 Mark II units, and then like with this I'd have the automated director. So that would be, I could snap 7 dice in one go. Well, not in one go, sorry. 7 dice on 3 draws.
In short order, yeah.
Yeah. And have 1 left to spare.
I think one thing's good about it is that also because you'll be able to like use both, you'll be able to use the Mark IIs and then get the Mark Ones to do the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll be good for keeping things in range of each other.
Yeah,
because then you won't be moving one out of the way and then the other one goes, oh shit, now we're over there, you know.
Yeah, and you're not going to make that move and then have to sit there anxiously waiting for the next dice to come out to finish it off. You know you're going to get it all done in one go.
I think the best use for this as well, or at least one of a really good use for this, because we've been talking a lot about how to fix your Brits.
Yeah.
And these robots desperately need trucks, right?
Yeah.
Desperately, because they're just so slow and they take forever to get anywhere. And actually, for the first turn to be able to just go, right, I'm going to pile 20 of them into a giant truck.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then just go 2 foot, bomb it up the board. And then next turn, jump out and start doing stuff.
That's the plan.
Or even if you're able to advance and then snap out,
yeah,
there's less likely you're going to be caught in the truck when the truck blows up, because that truck ain't going to last long. Yeah.
Yeah, the truck's not going to last long, but if it does blow up, the Mark IIs don't care because they're 7+. And the Mark Ones, you're not going to lose 6, are you? So
it's D6 hits that only kill you on 6s. So actually, the worst bit about it is that you'd be losing your activation and you'd be forced to go down.
Yeah, but
if you've ran anyway,
if you wait until it's like your last bit of the game, last bit of the turn on turn 1, then surprise.
Yeah. Anyone who's been playing bolt action for any length of time, let alone Konflikt 47, knows the whole last dice, first dice way of doing things, right? Which is you wait until the very last turn of one turn, the last dice of one turn, do the big ballsy move, which puts you in a really precarious position, and then because the turn immediately ends, swap it over, and then you can go first dice to the next turn and go, haha, and let me get myself out of this precarious position. And then you can save that time so you're not sitting there waiting.
It's one of those things that it either will work fantastically well, or your game will be over by the middle of turn 2.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts then? How do you think this compares to the Firefly and the Zombie Platoon?
Well, I think just looking at the Platoon, and if you don't take into account for the changes that we know, I would go nowhere near this actually.
Oh, okay.
Just because I don't think that Snap 2, it forces you down a route, and it's hard to say now because I know what's coming up and I know why I actually will be using this Platoon. Because
give an immediate we can read what we'll do. Give an immediate response now. We'll then go over the updates and the new units, and then we'll come back to it at the end of the episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I would be saying, like with this Platoon, if I'm looking at this and I'm looking at my Fireflies, so if I had a choice between taking this Platoon and taking the Firefly Platoon, I'd be taking the Firefly Platoon because there's just much more. There's much more you can do with the Fireflies. Because they've just got... They're better all round. They might be squishy, but you can get them out of dodge because you can fly away. You can run away quicker than most things can chase you. Whereas with the robots, you know, if you turn around and go, oh, run away, you basically crawl away and just get shot in the same position where you were.
They're designed to play a kind of war of attrition kind of game, and yet they're not tough enough to do it.
Yeah. They're especially seen as you, because of how expensive they are, the robots, you're never going to be playing a high dice count army. But you can't... They're not strong enough to weather the storm of all the dice that will be coming at you between your odd go here and there.
Okay, right. We'll leave it there for now. Then let's put that in the car park. We'll come back round to that and all the other corporate buzzwords I can't be asked to come up with now. So, new British units. Shall we do B for Bertie? That's what everyone's going to be sitting there going, come on, don't go to Bertie. I want to listen to B for Bertie.
For Bertie.
This might already be one of the most loved characters in Konflikt 47. I think. I think the internet's got a strong vibe. Is it not Roberta Wells?
No, it's not. No. Okay. It's the B for Bertie model, but it's not B for Bertie. What everybody loves is the little mouse on his shoulder. That's all I've seen. People go, "It's a nice model. It's got a mouse on it." So.
Yeah.
The mouse is the winner.
Konflikt 47 Skaven army confirmed.
Oh.
Hey, I've signed an NDA. Am I joking or am I bullshitting or is it real? This is a joke. That's not how it works. Shut up.
Or is it?
So, talk me through B for Bertie's Bertie. How excited should I be?
I think he's got his uses. He's definitely got his uses. So he's one man on his own. You can't add anybody to him. He is B for Bertie. One of his rules, he's a lone wanderer, which means he can't be snapped to by anyone either. It is just him.
He didn't give a shit what you're going to tell him. Fuck you, man. I'm B for Bertie. I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
He's not cheap either. 120 points, which is about thereabouts with Roberta and.
Are we allowed to say points? Do we have to say things in melter bombs again?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check. Oh, it doesn't say I can't, so...
There we go.
Yeah.
I feel it's 24 melter bombs.
Yeah.
There you go. 400.
We should also say these are a final draft and they may change before they're released.
Yeah.
Oh, tin pot, mate, tin pot.
These are the thoughts. Shall we edit it? Nah, you gotta leave it in. Leave it in.
Nah. We'll just say Osprey told us.
Oh, yeah, that's usually the Get a Jeffrey card, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's worth a few points, but he does come with 3 luck. So
3 luck.
He's got 3 luck.
Yeah.
He's lumbering. He's got a special rule. This is quite a nice one. He's got a special rule that's called Friend, which means he can be taken as a hero in United States forces. So
sorry, you didn't say that. It's friend with a question mark.
Sorry.
It's like
friend. But yeah,
you need the up at the end of
sorry, yeah.
Friend.
So yeah, US players get something out of this. They can get B for Bertie.
Yeah.
It's also got so he's computational systems, fearless, hard to kill, infiltrator. Ooh.
Pretty strong. That's good, interesting.
Yeah. He's large, lumbering, and he's got another one in the nick of time. So when he's outflanking, he automatically passes his order test for coming on through the board for outflanking.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is only one man with a HMG, so it's not like he's not going to turn the tide for you, because he's also only got a 4-inch move, so it's not like he's going to make a dash onto an objective at the end of the game.
Yeah, but that's like a level of like guarantee that you never normally get with this game.
Yeah.
And like, especially if he's like, if you did put him in the US Army and you wanted to make sure he turns up when all the Fireflies drop him.
Yeah.
For instance.
Yeah.
So he has 1 Rift dice. His exhaustion ability is no running, and his surging ability is he loses lumbering and becomes fast.
Yeah.
And his Rift ability is protection subroutine. When a friendly infantry unit within line of sight of B for Bertie is the target of a ranged attack, Bertie may use this Rift enhancement immediately after that attack has been resolved. B for Bertie may immediately execute an advance order, but may only fire at the enemy unit which made the shooting attack. Bertie does not require an order dice to do this, and may use this Rift enhancement even if it already has an order die. If this enhancement is used, exhaust B for Bertie's Rift die after it is executed as this advance order. That's a wicked order.
That's
obviously
good.
He's only got 1 HMG, but if he's surging, he can basically fire it 3 times a turn.
Yeah.
In theory. And you know what, actually, like, if you put him in outflank and then came on, and then you pulling in the back line of you know, when everyone's got their mortars, they've got their heavy machine guns, stuff like that, all the weak shit, actually, that ain't bad.
Yeah. But to use that, he's got to be able to see what is being shot at. It's not the it's not the firing unit that you need to see, it's the target.
It's the unit being fired
upon.
At. Yeah.
So, like, for the mortars, you wouldn't be able to, like, use... You'd rip through them anyway, because you got the HMG and they're just mortars.
Right, I can see it now.
Yeah.
It's Helm's Deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got Aragorn and the Rohan. They're coming out the gate, and they're rowing down the Ulrich High.
Yeah.
And then they look to the height. They look up, look to the east on the light of day, and there at the top of the hill
is B for Bertie.
B for fucking Bertie with fucking HMG. Dun, 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 dun. It's just gunning down Ulrich High left, right, and centre. Like, it's worth it for the imagery alone. Plus, there's that element of, hey, you stop fucking with my mate. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't think he's particularly.
He's not.
I think he's quite. I don't think he's going to be winning loads of games by himself. I think he's a technical piece that you could get a lot out of. Yeah.
He's not a game changer like Roberta Wells can be with messing about with all Rift dice. So, because if you get her in the right place, you can really ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
Whereas
That's with infiltrate though, and with able potentially to be able to move free and shoot 3 times in a turn as well. He's almost one of the fastest units in your army as a British player as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously every time you use your ability, you get to do an advance as well. Sure, it may only be 4 inches, 6 if he's surging, but actually that quickly adds up. And with him being infiltrator and with him being hard to kill, you start on the game in a nice bit of hard cover, and you go, "Fuck you! I've got a 2+ cover save. Like, deal with me."
Yeah.
You know, I think the best thing about him though is that he's got 3 points of luck.
Yes.
Just that alone can be a game winner to make sure that that one time you finally cracked.
When you rolled that one on your penetration.
You know what though? This is really going to pay me to say it. I think this is better in a US army than a British army.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Americans really get luck, do they?
Yeah, it's luck and guts as Americans.
Okay, but they're always spending on guts, aren't they?
Yeah, you're always spending. You get your free guts as well with every platoon commander. Yeah. So.
But like for this guy, you put him in your US army, he can defend like every time someone shoots a Firefly, he shoots them back. Keeps them honest.
Yeah.
And then when you've got your linebackers dropped behind the big enemy walker, and you've inevitably failed the pen roll or something.
That's when
use a point of luck.
That's
keep it in the game. Yeah.
That is the absolute clutch right there.
Yeah. I don't think he's as like game changing as like the German Doctor or Roberta Wells. I think that they're a lot more like mandatory for their respective armies and stuff like that. Yeah. I think Beaver Burt is a lot more kind of optional.
Yeah. If you've got, enough melter points left behind, there you go. If you've got enough melter bombs left in your list.
I just think the British army is not an army that has a lot of spare points.
No.
Whereas the Americans, especially once you're playing like a 1750 or 2K game, probably can just go, actually, know what, let's drop 1 coyote, I've already got 4, and we'll put a Beaver Bertie in. I don't think the Brits have that. Yeah. Don't have that option.
The price of these robots is not so that you can drop a unit and put in a toy and not feel the effect of that.
Do you think Beaver Bertie is worth 3 Mark 1s though?
I think so. I think he might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because 3 Mark 1s is what, 105? So you're only 15 points less than 3 Mark 1s.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think for his speed is the thing. When you're in an army that basically walks backwards, being able to go forwards is quite an advantage.
Yeah. I just think as well he is only 6+.
Yeah.
And yes, he's hard to kill, but if you have any weapons that ignore cover, he's toast.
Oh, it's if you're playing against another British Commonwealth and they've got 5 HMGs, that's 30 dice. You roll. If they've not moved, well, it doesn't matter if they've moved because they've got computational systems. As long as they're near some Mark 2s, they're hitting you on 4s, and then wounding you on 6s, and then you got your 2+8.
Yeah.
If you just throw enough dice at it, he'll die. And
if you lock him in combat as well, he ain't gonna last long. He's only got 1 attack.
Yeah, and he's going to spend those 3 luck points. To survive.
Question though.
Yeah.
If he's in combat, someone charged him.
Yeah.
They've fought 2 rounds, no winner.
Yeah.
You then pull the next dice out.
Yeah.
You go do the thing.
Yeah.
Bertie's locked in combat. What happens if he wants to spend his ability? Can he do it?
As he's large, does that get him out of it?
No, that doesn't do it. Because werewolves and bears are large.
Yeah.
Because it's not technically giving him an order. He may immediately execute an advance order.
Yeah.
But he doesn't actually need an order dice to do it. He's not taking an order test to do it. He's just using his ability.
Yeah. Well, on that basis,
Well, I don't know. I'm just winging it. I'm just making shit up.
There's nothing that says it can't be used in combat.
I think for 120 points with how squishy it is, I wouldn't necessarily feel aggrieved that he just kind of walks away.
No.
Just bye. I've got shit to do.
Yeah. Oh.
I tell you what. Have an argument in the comments below, dear listener.
Oh yeah.
Because frankly, I'm not. Regardless of whether we can do it or not, I'm not going to tie my life to it. It's not a hill worth dying on.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to use that hill for is to put Beef for Bertie on top so he can mow down a work.
Oh, you can walk away. There we go. You can probably walk away.
Oh.
So I'm just looking at the units locked in close quarters on page 90 of the rulebook. So
okay.
The following rules apply to units that are locked in close quarters. Units that are issued an order while locked in close quarters can only shoot if they move away first. Then it says see below. Vehicles can move away freely. Infantry that are issued an order while locked in close quarters with a vehicle can move away freely. Infantry with the flight special rule that are issued an order while locked in close quarters can freely move away, unless your enemy also has flight. Or you can voluntarily flee after 2 rounds, but if you flee, you're destroyed. So he can't actually walk out of combat. But
fair enough.
Yeah. But I didn't realise about that flight thing, you know?
Fireflies don't last long enough.
No, they don't. But if you get lucky enough and you've been charged, then
that's true.
Boom. See you later. Sayonara.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so that's Beef for Bertie. Yeah. We have another new unit. Ooh!
Yes.
We have got the brand new Mark II-C Automated Director. So this guy's basically a lieutenant robot man.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where Terminator starts. I think.
It's a Skynet, is it?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, so this is a Mark II dude, so 7+.
Yeah.
With a light Tesla cannon, so this guy's got the same gun as the linebacker.
Yeah.
Just rubbing it in a little bit, I guess. This is a mere 55, not 55 motor bombs.
No.
22 motor bombs. Sorry, he's 110 points. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
110 points. So you're looking at the same price of Beef for Bertie, 10 points in it, kind of malarkey. So he's also lumbering normally, so movement 4, advance 4, run 8.
Yeah.
He has the automated director rule, so automated director does not confer a morale bonus to friendly troops, which again, robots don't take pins, so whatever, don't need it.
Yeah.
And when using the snap to action ability, a Mark II automated director may only issue orders to friendly units with the computational systems rule. So he only likes robots.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna help your infantry. So screw you, Galahad. You're getting no help here.
Yeah. If you are flesh and blood, he ain't helping you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has the same data transmission rule that the rest of the Mark IIs have, so he's going to help units nearby lose their first off the line.
Just to say, data transmission is actually a new rule. Because when we get into the next kind of load of stuff, that used to be in the bottom of the Rift enhancement box.
Yes, it did, yes.
But now it's been
flipped around. The data transmission rule, friendly units within 6 inches of a Mark II-C automated director units lose the first of the line special rule whilst both they and the Mark II-C automated director have an active or surging Rift dice. So it's the same rule, works exactly the same way, it's just been...
Yeah, they've took it out of one place
moved
it to somewhere else, yeah.
He's also fearless, he's sort of hard to kill, he's also lumbering, wide formation. So, he comes with 2 Rift dice, standard, 1 for his Tesla cannon, and then 1 for his enhancement, which is Command Relay.
Yeah.
When a Mark II-C automated director uses the Snap to Action ability, it may use this enhancement. The automated director may issue orders up to 2 units with the computational special rule anywhere on the table, rather than within 6 inches.
Yes.
If this Rift enhancement is used, exhaust one of the automated director's Rift dice after it's executed in its own order. Oh my god, that is massive.
Yes, that's the that's what makes him brilliant, I think. This you tie in with your units in trucks. You get your robots in trucks, chuck them up the board. Yeah, and then take two trucks, 2 units in each of them, throw them up there, and then he can snap at the back, and you can pick and choose who's going to absolutely.
We've all had those games, right, where like you've reached the start of a new turn and you've thought, man, I just need like the first 4 dice in a row.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many like little fights going across the table, and to be able to actually go, oh, I picked 1 dice, let's snap my Mark II director, and now I get to go everywhere.
Yeah.
And obviously, the more robots you have, the more this guy can, for lack of a better word, abuse it. Yeah.
And the other thing is, if you can get him surging, he doesn't just snap to 2 units; he snaps 3. So yeah. It's kind of very situational, because it's good. You've got to have everything line up at the right time, and then you just go bang, and your opponent's gone.
Yeah,
but
so
it's quite a distraction if you'll be playing against it, because at some point you're sat there thinking, right, all this stuff in front of me, it's just going to go, and you don't know when.
Yeah. So you won't be able to combine it with the British special rule for, the once per game first dice out. But, like, there's still just a chance that you get the first dice out anyway, right? And if you do, shenanigans, snap. He can bring, extra options. So he can bring 2 friends with him. You can give him 2 Mark II heavy automated walkers, which, if you're going to take a Mark II squad anyway, I would give this guy friends to keep him alive, because I feel he's going to be quite a targetal priority.
Yeah.
They come with light autocannons. You get for the normal points for Mark IIs. Yeah. You can now give Mark IIs can now be given close combat blades that they stick on the end of their light autocannons.
Only on light autocannons.
Yeah, which gives them +1 pen at close quarters and tough fighter.
Yeah, and it's only 2 points, which I think
for only 2 points. So mandatory.
I think that's a banging
mandatory.
Bargain. Yeah, if you've got light autocannons,
it's as stupidly underpriced as what it is.
Yeah, it's like,
you could make that 10 points a model and you'd still pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely in this game.
Yeah. So you can also upgrade their light autocannons to heavy autocannons.
Yeah,
and you can also replace their light autocannons to Tesla cannons. Now, one thing I've just noticed now is the limit is 2 per squad for all of these.
Yeah,
which means you could have 2 bodyguards and give both bodyguards heavy autocannons.
Yes,
you could have 2 bodyguards and give both bodyguards a light Tesla cannon. So you could have 3 dudes all with light Tesla cannons.
Yeah. You could.
That's exciting.
You could. They're not the best though. The lights.
Did they not also? If you fired 3 light Tesla cannons into a vehicle on a single shot in a single firing activation, do they not all add together?
Oh, that's a.
Or is that done by weapon, or is that done by squad? Because if that's done by squad, that is mahoosive.
Squad, mate.
So
against a single model, target total the pen values of all hits from Tesla Arc weapons fired by a single unit and roll.
Oh, so if you sat there with 3 of them, they've all got Tesla cannons. You exhaust your dice. You then roll 12 dice.
Well,
for every hit, you get a +1.
I'm just going to check this, because it kind of reads as if you fire Tesla Arc, you would get, say, the 3 shots plus 3 extra, not 3 per gun.
Okay, I guess it's either per unit or per gun.
Yeah, it's done. I believe it's a unit kind of thing. Yeah, a unit with Tesla Arc weapons can opt to exhaust a risk dice to generate X number of Tesla Arcs.
Then I would probably say don't go all Tesla cannons.
No,
because you're getting only so many returns for that, aren't you?
Yeah, you go with 2 because then you're gonna get 5 shots rather than Well, but then for the 2 points
No,
and having the light autocannons.
Yeah, I would just go the 1 Tesla and the 2 heavies.
Yeah. Yeah,
because heavy autocannons are great.
You don't want... Well, this guy's not going to be in combat, or shouldn't be, so you don't need the combat blades on him, do you?
No.
So, yeah.
This guy wants to be sat there in hard cover, enjoying the 2+ cover save, in the middle of your army, just giving out the vibes to the rest of the army. And so if you can just give him two blokes who just sit there shooting with him, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it. He's got a 12-inch bubble as well, if you put him in that platoon, instead of 6-inch.
Which you would do, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, if you're going down the automated route, you use this platoon. You know, that's a
well, if you're gonna take this guy at all, use that platoon, right? Because you wouldn't bring this guy without bringing robots with him.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna bring robots with him, which you would want to, because otherwise, why are you bringing him?
Yeah.
You might as well put them in that platoon, because the mandatory, which is 2 units of Mark 1 and a unit of Mark 2, is stuff you'd want to bring anyway.
It's what you're taking anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're thinking I'm going to take the director and then not bring the platoon, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
But
I love him. I would say he's a lot better than Bertie for less points.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
For what you...
But he does more for the army, yeah.
Yeah. Bertie does his own thing, and he provides a little bit of a distraction, whereas this guy really buffs everything.
And actually, with 2 rift dice, with the abilities he's going to be using a lot, he's going to actually get through a lot of order dice. Like you can rift dice, or you can churn your rift dice and hunt for searches quite well with this guy.
Yeah.
Because he'll be using both. He'll be using both his activations every single turn. No doubt about it.
Well, that rift dice churn that you never saw on British British armies before, you know, when we get onto the next stuff, that may change.
Oh, it's going to be hot. Yeah. I think churning rift dice is going to be a hot topic. Yeah. But let's do the math. So he's 110 basic. If you want the two friends, that's another 126. So that's
336.
336 plus the 2 heavy autocannons is...
No, I was wrong. 236. Yeah, you were right.
So you're 256 because you've given them both heavy autocannons.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I think that's good.
I think for what he does, it's fine. That's about on par with a unit of wolves.
When you think about how much all the other robots are, 256 points for that.
Yeah.
Is...
I don't think you'd ever bring 2. I think that would be overkill.
2 directors.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just wouldn't.
But definitely one.
I mean, you're snapping anywhere on the board though. If you had 2 of them.
Yeah, but you're paying the points for it.
Yeah.
And you'd have to take 2 platoons to get the most out of them as well.
Well,
so you'd really have no points.
I don't know if this is a new line, but at the top it says only 1 of each type of special platoon may be taken in a force. So you can't stack multiple automated platoons.
That feels quite
smart.
If they've added that same rule into the Firefly and the zombie platoons, I won't be unhappy about that. Yeah.
I bet that's actually already there, and we've just glossed over it.
Well, maybe they're going to change it. Who knows? You know. But sounds exciting. I like it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what people can do with him.
Yeah.
All good. So, as we've been hinting, ladies and gentlemen, they have also updated some of the units, and I'm telling you now, the points haven't changed.
No. Points
Your list will be exactly the same. No. What really has changed? I guess it's a couple of options and the rift abilities.
Rift abilities have changed. Yes.
Now, the problem in the past with the rift abilities, for the Brits particular, is that there's always no way you would ever actually use them, because it was always something along the lines of get an extra shot, lose a dude. And it's like, my dudes are 35 points each. I don't want to spend my rift dice and potentially lose a dude, so I'm never going to use my rift dice. So you'd have British armies where technically they would have, like, I don't know, 10 order dice and 8 rift dice.
I had 8.
Never seen them.
At Warlord, I had 8 order dice, 9 rift dice, and I only churned 3 of them.
What, the entire weekend?
Well, it was just... I'd got 2 on my Galahad Commander, 1 for his Tesla rifle and 1 for his gave him Rift Mastery.
Yeah.
And then the 1 on the Percival. And the automated carriers as well, that you don't hit yourself with them. But as soon as you flip them, then if you don't get an active Rift dice back on them, then they become rubbish.
So the Mark 1s then. Would you like to go ahead with their new Rift ability?
Yeah, so high voltage, which used to be you got an extra shot on your MMG or HMG, whichever you decided to take, that's gone. And now high voltage is when executing a run order, the squad may use this active Rift enhancement to gain Deadly 2 and Fast, and then also lose Lumbering for the duration of the run order. After resolving the run order, you exhaust the dice. If you're locked in close quarters, the Rift dice will exhaust after the second round of combat is resolved. So if you use
suddenly
the Rift
out of
dice,
nowhere you're doing 16-inch charges.
Yeah. Vamos.
And I tell you what, how good is that? Just for the first turn, run onto the table and go, and I'm 16 inches up the board.
Yeah.
Straight away. So actually, what would have previously took you 4 turns, you will now do in a single.
And then you've got a Rift dice spent that you're going to be rolling.
Yeah.
To see what happens. Yeah.
Another upgrade that they've given the automated infantry is that, so obviously beforehand it was you either took MMGs or HMGs, except no one ever took MMGs because in this game you always want penned. Why would you ever bother bringing MMGs? So everyone always put it with the HMG. They've now given you a reason to keep the MMG because for 2 points per model you can give them combat blades. So they can have +1 pen and tough fighter. So actually, we now have melee robots.
Yeah.
Because if you give them combat blades, you burn their Rift dice, and you charge something 16 inches, they're now 6+ to kill robots who have got 3 attacks each at +1.
Yeah.
That's the same as a Japanese samurai dude.
And if you also think you chuck these in a truck up the board, so what you even do is you don't run the truck 24 inches.
You advance 12.
Advance 12.
Then get out. Yeah.
And then you 16 inch it up the board from there with that Rift dice. You're now sat there going, come on, bring it.
Yeah. That's a level of maneuverability they've just never had before.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see some people actually utilising them? People will use the ability anyway because they want to move fast and they want to run. That's fine. That's going to happen anyway. Do you think people will specifically build their units out as close combat units and take the MMG with the blades over the HMGs?
Will people do it? I don't know. Will you see it? You will, Toph. I've just made sure I built the 5 on the sprue that I got from Warlord with the MMGs and combat blades, because what I see happening is you build it as 2 halves. You have a Mark II squad with a Mark I squad, and that's tooled up for getting up the board, combat ready, and then you have a Mark I squad with HMGs and a Mark II squad with them with the heavy autocannons, and that's your gun line, and you use one to cover the other, and then you've got a few other toys.
I do think they're like guy with a HMG, he's got 6 shots at +1 at 4 foot away, and it's like you're kind of sacrificing that to have 6 shots at no pen from 3 foot away, which against certain armies is fine, and other units at armies is just freaking useless.
Yeah.
And then potentially 3 attacks in close combat at +1. At least for 2 rounds, it might not last. And I look at things like, the units that are winning combat anyway, like bears and wolves. They're not even going to be bothered about this. It's not going to touch the sides.
No, when it comes to that,
but it will make style trooping question it because you can finally get through them. But then a HMG would do that anyway.
What you've also
I guess the difference is that you could always lock. You used to always be able to lock robots down in combat and go, ha, you're never leaving because you're fearless and you can't hurt me. This does make the counterpunch potentially scary. Yeah.
Well, the thing you've got, because they're also large, you can, if somebody's sat in cover, thinking, well, if you charge me, I'll go first, and I'll decimate you before you get to hit me back. Well, these guys are large. So
if you walk through the wall, If it walk through the obstacle, it's definitely more of a thought and more of a choice than it ever was before.
Yeah,
I think a lot of players will end up overextending and they'll go, oh look, I'm fast, I am, and then get themselves out of range of the Mark IIs, and then go, oh shit, that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sold on how good a combat unit would be compared to just decking out the HMGs. I mean, it's definitely cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not having to pay 10 points per HMG.
That's why I think you'll see a balance of the two.
Yeah.
But well, it's more of a choice than we had this time last week.
Oh, 100%. And that rift ability is amazing.
Yeah.
Even just for late game objective grabbing. Do you know what I mean? And 16 inches.
Yeah.
Mine now, yeah.
That
alone is amazing.
Well, even if you have got like 3 or 4 wolves sat on that objective, at least I stand a chance now of an RNG spike, and I can take that objective off you.
Well, that's the thing.
You wouldn't even.
If the wolves aren't surging, you've got a real chance of causing an upset.
Yeah.
In that, yes, they might kill you. And yes, they'll probably kill you, but you could take a few of them with you.
Yeah.
If they're surging, I still think you've got no chance because surging wolves are stupid.
Surging wolves, you need to hit them with big things.
Yeah. But against everything less than that, Star Trooper, Noctalburn, Fireflies.
Yeah.
This is a real game changer.
Yeah.
Especially Fireflies as well, because these guys will be able to catch you. Doesn't matter how far away you fly.
Yeah. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the Mark 1s. On to the Mark 2s. What have they done with the Mark 2s?
So, Mark 2s, still exactly the same points. Lumbering, 7+ fearless. They've got the data transmission rule, which obviously gets rid of first off the line, hard to kill, large, wide formation. They have 1 rift dice or 2 if you give them a Tesla cannon. So that's new, because obviously we didn't have the Tesla cannons before. And then their rift enhancement, that is not changed. So coordinated strike, when you execute a fire or an advance order, you can ignore friendly units for determining line of fire. So you still need line of sight, but you can shoot through anything you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where that's the fact that you put your Mark 1s in front, and these guys basically walk behind them, and the Mark 1s they give them cover, and then they just shoot through them. That's something. Would you say, like, obviously in the old ways of thinking, a squad gives a squad behind soft cover if you shoot through it?
I would say they
robots.
still.
So
they still give cover.
But do they give soft or hard? Because they are metal.
That's
it's a robot. It's.
Yeah, I know, but friendly units give soft, so let's just give
friendly human units,
Yeah, I hear you. But hey, a surging 8+ wolf only gives soft cover, so a 6+ robot should only give soft cover as well.
Yeah, but the wolf can take the hit. It's still flesh and blood. Still flesh and blood.
It's a good ability. The problem is but you don't want to have them exhausted because they lose their ability to take other get units first off the line because they still need to have adaptive or surging dice. Yeah. And actually, you probably don't have enough units that you can't just fire properly anyway if you just deploy properly. So it's a bit of like a what do I need it for? But at the same time, like
it's a burning of rift dice. Burning the rift dice.
And it's also like when you have fucked up and you've gone, oh shit, I'm within an inch of you when I'm firing, you can just go and burn my dice.
Yeah.
So in terms of options, obviously they start with 2, they go up to 4.
Yeah.
They can give combat blades to the light autocannons, which gives them +1 pen, and tough fighter, which again they are 7+ dudes. Like that makes them actually quite nasty in combat. We're not talking bears and wolves, but they will happily beat the shit out of a style trooping squad.
Yeah.
Without passing a sweat, because they are 7+.
Yeah.
Which is tasty. Up to 2 of them can take a heavy autocannon, and up to 2 of them can take a light Tesla cannon, which means you could just take the 2 defaults, and just give them both heavy autocannons now.
Yeah.
Because I think it was only 1 per squad before, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So that's a lot more access to heavy autocannons.
Yeah. So
which is what I'd probably do, to be honest. Just take 2, sit at the back, shoot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because 2 of them with 2 autocannons is what, 146 points? That'll do.
Yeah.
2 heavy autocannons.
That's it. I'd run the 4 before, because you've got 3 lights and a heavy.
Yeah.
Just to give the lights a bit of backup. But if you've got 2 heavies, it's a bit more reliable for those penetrating shots.
I think you put all the lights in one squad, give them combat blades, and go and beat up style troopers.
It's kind of what I was saying.
And then put the heavies in the second squad. Yeah.
Before you have your combat side, so you have 10 Mark 1s with combat blades, backed up by potentially 4 light autocannons with combat blades. And then on the other side you have your HMGs and your heavy autocannons. I
think if you just had 2 units of 2, each with 2 heavy autocannons sat at the back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of heavy autocannon shots that can be blapped in, the big nasty units.
Well, it's an extra dice
big mega infantry
as well. An extra order dice, an extra rift dice based on what I was doing before.
Yeah.
So.
Options.
Yeah.
More options. Exciting. They have also updated the automated mobile platforms. So they've updated the Lancer, the Hunter, and the Bombardier.
Yeah.
So it's the rift abilities again, because he's had the similar rift abilities where I'm going to shoot it and then accidentally kill myself. Woo! Which meant just no one ever used it.
They've changed the name of it. So it was called High Voltage still before. Now it's Storm of Lead, and you get your +1 shot on your HMG. For each HMG. So your HMGs go from 6 shots to 7, and you don't kill yourself. So
the only downside is that you need to do it on a fire order. You can't do it when you advance.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well,
that's wicked. That is.
That's what it was before. Anyway, it was only used on a fire order. So.
And you know what? So that's 7. That's 27 machine gun shots. Yeah. So that's 21 heavy machine gun shots.
Yeah.
For 99 points.
Yeah.
Here's my new hot take.
Yeah. I've got 99.
Mark 1s are a close. Mark 1s are a close combat unit. If you're going to take the HMGs, just take these instead.
Yeah. You've got 99 problems, and this unit ain't one of them. So
no, that's amazing. That's just so many shots for 99 points.
Well, it's cheaper than 3.
Yeah.
But it's not actually a vehicle. So
no, it's 1/6 plus dude with hard to kill.
So yeah, 1 shot gets through. This is dead. Whereas it takes 3 shots to kill 3 Mark 1s.
It comes down to what your enemy army's got, because if you're sat there in hard cover with a 2+ hard to kill save, you're not going anywhere, not anywhere fast unless you get unlucky. But then obviously anti-cover weapons or close combat will ruin your day, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think this is banging. I think for the points, this is one of the cheapest units the Brits have, and it's got so many shots. Yeah. Just every list should have 3 of these.
Is that how many?
That's the noise it makes, by the way.
I can have 3.
Well,
3 Lancers. You can have 3 Lancers.
Yeah.
To actually fill this whole platoon, you're going to be looking at like a 2.5K game.
What a game, though, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, if you're a US player and you've got your Fireflies in reserve, just don't even bother bringing them in from reserve until this Lancer's activated.
Yeah. But then,
and if this Lancer is an ambush, just don't do it.
Just don't do it. Just come in somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got flak as well. Why not?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the machine gun one. The anti-tank one, the Hunter.
Yeah. So what did the Hunter do?
This one's even cheaper. This is only 84 points. Only. Yeah. And this is another one where I'm like, take 3 of them. So high velocity round. When executing a fire order, a Hunter may fire its light anti-tank gun as if it were a medium anti-tank gun. Exhaust the Hunter's rift dice after resolving the fire order.
Yeah.
That's it.
So before you used to get D3 hits with a +1 pen against you, which when you were a 6+ meant you would be getting 3 hits on and killing you on 5s.
Do you want a medium anti-tank gun shot every turn for 84 points? Because that's what you get him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
On a 6+ damage unit that is going to have a 2+ save when it's in hard cover, and it ignores pins. The only downside is it's got it first off the line, but guess what? You just keep it within 12 inches of a Mark II.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Well, a Mark II, or the director of the Mark II.
Or the director, yeah.
What you're doing here, though, is you're very much... You won't be moving, though.
No.
You're going to sit. No. And so it doesn't... What we're going down the idea of here, though, doesn't solve the problem of not getting up the board.
No, but this can be a fire base that can support you whilst other things go off the board. And there's now other options that you can build units in ways that makes them more mobile. But actually, as well, like you've always struggled, at least when we've played, with like my walkers and stuff, because you never had that much anti-tank because it was so expensive. And actually, 3 of these is what, 250 points?
Yeah.
And actually, just one of them will keep me honest, because a medium AT gun is no joke. A medium AT gun can glance a super heavy on the front armor with this in short. So actually, even when I'm a dickhead and I bring my veteran Wotan, you can put pins on it.
Yeah. Only needs one pin. Only needs 1 pin, Toph. We all know that.
Well, you know, I'm like, but you put 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle, so then you get the flank shots as well. Obviously, I know you got a board. It's not like you can have open fire shots and stuff, but just what it can do for AT. It's one of those units where actually it doesn't need to do anything. If it can just stop your opponent going somewhere because they don't want to deal with it, then it's worth doing.
Yeah.
84 points is good.
Sure is.
And then the Bombardier, the mortar one.
Yeah. So
again, this is another 84 points one.
Yeah, and this one's rift enhancement has changed, I would say,
significantly. It used to be fire as a medium howitzer, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Whereas now it gains the rift weapon stat and corrosive D3.
Isn't that plus D3 strength to it?
So it increases...
I believe that's what corrosive does.
Yeah. Increases the penetration against targets by the die type indicated. So
if it's normally a light howitzer,
is that a 2?
So that's +2.
Yeah.
+2. So this can go up to +5.
Yeah. If you get that,
that's gonna freaking tear bears and wolves apart. That is, because you're gonna hit them. And then if you went indirect, it'll ignore cover. Then you use your rift abilities, you go +5, and then you kill it even when they're searching. You'll be killing them on freeze.
Yeah. Well, even if you only roll a 1,
of these as well.
Even if you only roll a 1 on that D3, you're still then
that's still +3. Yeah.
+3.
Yeah.
So that's still 5s against.
You put these near your director.
Yeah.
And you tell monstrous infantry to go fuck itself.
Yeah.
That's what this does.
Oh yeah.
84 points, man. That's so cheap for what it could potentially do.
Oh, it says though you exhaust the Bombardier's rift die before any to hit rolls are made, not after.
Yeah. So So like, if you have to declare whether you're using it before you roll a hit.
Yeah. Oh, well, obviously you do that, but usually you declare it, but you don't exhaust the dice until afterwards. Because if you look at the one before, you exhaust the Hunter's Rift dice after resolving the fire order. So if you exhaust this Rift dice before, then your Director or your Mark IIs won't cancel out first off the line because you've not got an active Rift dice.
I get, yeah.
It says as normal for Rift weapons. Which I didn't think that was normal for Rift weapons.
But then it says in the rulebook that when you exhaust your Rift dice as part of an activation, the effects don't take until at the end of the activation. That's in the core rulebook.
Well, that's what I thought.
I thought it was specifically to stop you say, like, you know, when you're ranging in and you're going to hit on a 6, that you didn't sit there, wait till you got your 6 and then exhaust yourself. That was my assumption.
No, definitely. It says note that the Rift die must be exhausted before any rolls to hit are made.
Probably might need some clarification if that's what they indeed intend. I mean, if that's exactly what they intend, like, fair enough, mate. I'm just going to go in direct all the time. Yeah. Because you're hitting on 6 8, it doesn't make a difference, yeah. I mean, I still like it. Yeah. I'll still take it.
But yeah, that brings it down a little bit, doesn't it? Ugh.
If someone's got bears or something, right? Yeah. And you've got like your fire base, the bears charge in, kill something.
Yeah.
And then you just turn around with all these guns and go, right, you're now within 6 inches of me. I'm hitting on 3s with, +5 blast templates.
Yeah.
Like, you took your one unit. You took the one unit, well done. I'm going to remove your unit now.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a bit of payback.
Yeah.
I think these automated mobile platforms are the real winners of this so far.
Yeah.
They've had some significant buffs. The automated carrier has had a change as well. You've got 2 of these. I hope it's not shit, or you'll be very sad.
Yeah. So automated carriers, they have. Let's get them up here. Where's it gone?
Right.
There we go. Now I'm trying to find the old, the PDF.
Oh, the old. Okay,
to
cool.
compare it. So yeah, points exactly the same. Twin light autocannons. First off the line. They're basically fearless because they ignore pins.
That's the way, yeah.
Flak. So firing solution. It's exactly the same. They're getting a +1 modifier.
So what's changed then?
Against the Wreckfest, well, it will be so automated crew, computational systems, fast, flak, first off the line, turn on the spot. It's what's changed is the second paragraph about ignoring the first off the line special rule in the Rift enhancement. It's been took out because they've got you've got the data transmission rule that is now on the other units.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's a bit of a nothing burger then. See,
got all excited.
I do like the automated carrier. I just feel it's a bit underwhelming compared to everything else.
It is a Rift dice churn because you always use the Rift dice to get rid of the -1 to get rid of your first.
But for those points, for 158 points for a single 7+ vehicle with 2 light autocannons, I can have 2 Mark IIs, which are also both 7+s, and hard to kill with heavy autocannons.
Yeah.
For cheaper.
Yeah.
And they will keep everyone else shooting.
Yeah.
So actually, what am I getting the automated carrier for? Now, of course, it's faster.
Yeah.
It's also easier to kill.
Yeah.
It's just a bit too expensive for me. 158 is just... It ain't great.
Mm. If you can get them surging so they've got recce, that's quite good.
Yeah, but then you're
never going to spend it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're wrecking with them, they're not doing what you want to do with them.
But if I'm wrecking with them, it means you're shooting at them when you could be shooting at something else.
What you need to do is is play bolt action with them. In that you leave them in outflank, and then you come on and they just run around people's back back ends, just running over.
Oh no, Toph.
Artillery pieces.
It's almost as if you've played me when I've got them.
But unfortunately, I don't have that many artillery pieces.
No.
For this exact reason.
But it's like, yeah, they're always in outflank. They both come on the same side, and they basically both drive on and both annihilate the same thing.
Unless I'm playing with them, and then they come on and they immediately die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, those are the units updates. So let's go back to the platoon selector. So just a reminder, kids, you can have the mandatory is 1 director, 2 units of Mark 1, 1 unit of Mark 2, and then your optional units is an extra unit of Mark 1, extra 2 units of Mark 1, 1 extra unit of Mark 2s, and then you can have up to 3 hunters, 3 bombardiers, 3 lancers, and 3 automated carriers, and a single B for Bertie.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts now?
I like it now. Yeah. So you'd have your automated director. So you've got your Tesla, 2 heavies, sit them in hard cover. I'd probably tool up. I'd do a 5-man Mark 1 squad with HMGs, a 10-man with combat blades, and then the one, like the compulsory Mark 2s, probably I'd tool them up the heavy autocannons, because the 10 with combat blades, their job isn't shooting, so they actually don't need the Mark 2 backup, because you just go throw them up the board, chuck them in someone's face, deal with them.
Yeah.
And then, you fill out on platforms. For 84 points, or 99 for the Lancer, 84s for the other.
My only upset now I'm looking at it again is that you can only have 2 Mark 2 units. You've only got the mandatory one, and then you can take 1 optional one. Now I know you can bring some friends with the automated director to get a couple more, but 2 units isn't great.
No,
I would want more.
Access to that 7+ infantry is still restricted compared to like the Axis stall trooping. You can take a lot of stall trooping. You can take, they all do. You can take them and tool them up to do different jobs depending on what you want. So the most Mark 2s you could take is 10 plus the commander to make 11.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's still a lot, but they're not.
Yeah.
They would be in big giant chunks.
Yeah, they're doing one thing as well.
I mean, I guess what you could do as well, like you could take, say, if you was bringing some walkers, you bring a walker platoon, you put 1 or 2 Mark 2 units in that platoon. They would obviously only have.
Yeah, they would.
You'd have to work. Yeah, you'd have to say these ones can't snap. These ones are only 6-inch range for their data transmission. The rest are 12, and you'd have to keep track of that.
Yeah. Which I know you love doing that. You love that kind of admin in the middle of the game.
But if you did something like these little, if I said, right, these Mark 2 units have got the close combat weapons and the light autocannons. These Mark 2s have got the heavy autocannons. Then it's really easy to say the ones with the autocannons are the 6-inch ones.
Yeah.
Say. If you did it that way, it's fine. It'd be difficult if they were all identically equipped.
Yeah.
That's when I'd be like, can you paint some of the different heads or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd be asking you to do, Toph.
Yeah. Next time I do some painting for you, just give me some instructions. I'll do red heads or something like that.
I was gonna say either red heads or blue heads, like ARP helmets, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Black heads.
Either way, I'm really happy to see Warlord go back and revisit things that don't work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And because it'd be so easy for them to just go, those are the rules, go and play. And every British player has had the same kind of frustration with the robots, where they've only got to play half the game because the rift mechanics didn't work, and they've always felt a little bit just underwhelming. And I don't know whether this is going to fix them or completely send them to the top of the food chain. I don't know that entirely now.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to top of the food chain though.
But there's definitely going to be movement.
Yeah, they're definitely better than they were.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Which is good, because your little face when you've been playing your Brits so far, Spurlie, has made you sad. And it makes me sad looking at you.
Oh, it's when you have to listen to Sheffy go on about them as well.
Oh, so, man, he's been freaking insufferable moaning about his robots. Whereas now, actually...
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Play with your new rules.
Yeah. Now it's not the units that are shit, it's just Sheffy. So
yeah, and I also think this is kind of like a glass shatter moment as well, in that they've gone back and they've updated rules. Previously, they've not really updated rules; they've only added new ones. Yeah. And there's other units in the game that don't really necessarily do what Warlord would like them to do. Case in point, werewolves and bears are, let's say, a known problem.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to update the points, change the abilities, whatever. I don't know if they're going to do that in the next month. I don't know if they're going to do it next year. But all I know is that's the conversation currently when they ask people, what would you do to fix it? They have been fishing for ideas. Obviously, we've given them our ideas. Feel free to ignore them. We'll see what happens. I would like to see further updates for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, primarily as well, from talking to the guys who designed and playtest the rules and stuff, they're primarily focused on getting the game to be fun.
Yeah.
Balance obviously is important, but fun is the priority. And once it's fun, they can tweak it later. And I think this is a prime example of that, which is, right or wrong, the British robots just weren't that fun.
Yeah.
And again, whichever way, these rules are going to be more fun. That's 100% going to be true.
Yeah.
Whether they're good or bad, I don't know. It depends. But they're going to be more fun, and that's what matters. So,
that's it.
Watch this space,
100% agree.
So yeah, hopefully you should be out by the end of the month.
Yeah. So it should be like a week from when this goes out, something like that.
Is exciting. If they're updating all the documents again, are we going to have another FAQ?
Oh, content. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be our next episode.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is we said that we're going to start doing army book reviews for Konflikt 47.
We can't keep up with the updates to them.
No, we can't. Can you all just stop? Can you all just stop playing? Stop releasing things. Stop going to tournaments. Stop doing things that are interesting for us to talk about, so we can finally do the things we want to do.
I think what we do is we don't start with Japan or the Soviet Union.
No.
Start with the Germans, then maybe go to the British, then the Americans, because of Invasion America coming out.
Because of the new book,
and then Japanese, and then Soviets last.
Yeah.
Because by the time we get there, third edition of Konflikt 47 will be coming out.
Oh no! Shut up! Go away! Oh wow! Hey, if nothing else, we'll make the listeners cry now. We're going back to 40k, aren't we?
Oh.
To like the previous edition, we're going to go and play some 5th edition because we like the punishment from 15, 16 years ago.
Like
but if we can do that with 40k, we can do that with Konflikt. So if they're too fast for us, we can just stay in second.
Yeah,
it's fine. We have the technology. It'll be okay.
Is it about 2004 TK? Is that what we've been playing? Or is it a bit later than that?
I think, when did 5th come out?
I haven't got a clue.
I'm going
to say 2007.
I think it was around 2007, 2007, 2008. It was about a year before I went to uni, so around that sort of time. So.
Yeah.
From what I remember, But, should we do some quick Hobby Lobby before we go?
Yeah, go for it. Just do it.
I don't have any transition music, but I have still got the soundboard from last episode.
Yeah.
Alan.
So there we go. There's Alan. It's the Mr. Alan's hobby.
Do you think Alan's done his? I don't know.
Alan.
Did we get anything from? Did we even do Hobby Lobby on the last one with Alan? I don't think we did.
I can't remember. I think I vaguely remember pledging to paint a load of Konflikt 47 dudes that were half finished, like my anti-tank gun and stuff.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, the anti-tank gun.
And I would like to apologise, as I've done absolutely none of that.
See, I did complete my pledge actually, because my pledge was to finish painting my British Commonwealth army. So yeah,
that's bullshit, mate. I painted that, not you.
It was my pledge to get it painted, and I got it painted. I never said
And may
who
I
would
say,
paint it,
may I
how
say
it would be painted.
I did it in a weekend.
Yeah. You did a weekend when I handed it over and you were like, don't expect this back anytime soon. And it was less than 7 days later and you were like, finished. So.
You know when you're in the hobby zone,
Yeah.
and you're like, I need to milk this cow before it dies.
Yeah.
That's where I was. So I did kind of sit at my desk for like 16 hours that weekend, fucking just dry brushing.
Yeah.
Because
that's the way you roll.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's the way I roll. Yeah. So yeah, I did do hobby. Like I painted your army.
Yeah.
I guess.
You did.
I painted a Kratos.
Yeah.
For my World Eaters.
You did.
I painted a Tech Marine for my World Eaters. I painted a 8 foot worth of Imperial Fortress walls for our big 30k Apocalypse game.
Yeah.
Try to brush the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I went around Graham's house. I painted loads of tank traps for him. I painted a river for him. That was all exciting.
You keep using the term painting when all you were doing was dry brushing. So
dry brushing is a form of painting. Shut your face. We went and played in that 30k campaign weekend, which at some point we need to actually put some in the socials about that, because that was a wicked weekend and we need to show off our like mad hobby skills. Yeah. So I've been doing stuff.
Yeah.
I painted a Tyranid Trigon. I painted that, as I alluded to at the start of the episode. Yeah. So I've been doing hobby.
Yeah, but you never let me off when I do hobby that's not my pledge. You know.
You never let me off.
Yeah. So why are we going to start now?
Spurlie, your hobby is freaking sitting on the toilet and buying shit off eBay.
Well, someone's got to. You know.
You're keeping eBay afloat, mate. Those are closed down years ago.
That's it. 100%.
And tomorrow I've got a shopping list. I've got to go to Boys to buy hobby supplies so I can strip yet more models and then paint them again because I am a glutton for punishment.
What are you stripping this time?
So you know how I'm painting Tyranids?
Yeah.
But I've got my updated scheme and then my old scheme. So like if you're so I'm really sorry podcast people, but if you're watching on the video here, you see that Tyranid bit there, that's like blue and black. Yeah?
Yeah.
Blue and black. But my new scheme is this one, which is green. So like they need stripping and repainting.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the thing. This is my shopping list for tomorrow at the hobby at the hobby shop, right? I'm gonna buy some Uhu glue.
Yeah.
Do you know Uhu glue?
Yeah.
It's the stuff that you go really stringy and you make the icky bit for aliens. So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy some methylated spirits to obviously strip some models. It's on my shopping list. I'm going to pick up a carton or a bottle of charred brown from Vallejo because I ran out.
Ooh.
I know, very charred brown. It's a lovely brown paint. Yeah, it's very good.
Yes.
Also, I'm also going to pick up, and I swear to God, this is a hobby. I'm going to pick up 3 or 4 of the little, you know, the alien babies that come in eggs.
Yes.
And they're gooey, and you throw them at the wall and they stick.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 3 or 4 of them.
Right.
For hobby purposes.
I am intrigued to know what that's going to be. So
the actual alien, I'm going to give that to the kids. They can go and play with it. I need the egg. So you know, like in 5th edition, in the Tyranids can take like basically drop pods, mycetic spores.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did have some in my old army years ago. I think they got binned or something. I'm basically going to take the eggs and basically make them like
the
spore pods.
Yeah.
So basically, get the green stuff out, get some bits and glue them all on, and make them all very icky, for lack of a better word. And then once they're all built and painted and glued, a little bit of kit bashing, I'm going to use them to put loads of zone threats and drop pods and make all of my opponents cry.
Yeah. It's good going.
So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I'll try and remember to take some pictures and then be like, look, I'm doing like actual like old school conversion hobby, not just modern hobby where we just print shit like freaking losers. Who's doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who indeed?
So you know. That's my pledge. There we go. That's my pledge. I'm going to scratch build and convert some mycetic spores for my Tyranids.
Well
there
done.
we go.
Yeah. Well done.
And what's your pledge, Spurlie?
So I am going to get painted 5 Mark 1s, a Mark 2 with a light Tesla,
No,
and B for Bertie.
because I'm going to paint them for you. You need to come up with something for yourself, sir.
Okay, so this guy, come here.
So you're in a test model, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get that test model done.
Yeah.
I'm away for work on Monday night, so perfect time to
exciting.
Not have an excuse.
Are you still going to go with the transition colours, like the car weird colours for the carapace?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, that means you're gonna have to be that person who takes a picture, who records it on like a video, and then you upload that onto Facebook when you like see my image. You go, look at my model, with the transition paint.
That's it.
Fucking try hard.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do something, haven't I? Because the actual painting's not going to be very good, so I need something to take your eyes off that.
Just a distraction. Yeah. Mate, it's called weathering powders. It's amazing.
I thought
you can convert any wank paint job into something amazing.
I thought it was the display board that did that. It's your display board and your basin.
Look, if you declare your model finished and then you pick him up and then your hand is covered in mud, if it's not done that, have you actually finished your model? It's when you take all your models out of the really useful box and then you look in the empty box and it's just a fine film of like dust and like mud and like tough block and stuff at the bottom. That's when you know you've done a good job.
Yeah, that's when you know. That is when you know.
And right now there's going to be at least like one person listening in who does like proper scale modelling and they're like, you need to fix your pigments, and I'm like, no you don't, just let it rain. Just let it rain, it's all good. There we go.
Happy days.
I don't have a joke to finish on. Do you have a joke to finish on?
No.
I have a joke.
Go on then.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
My joke. Are you ready to sit down? This joke is amazing.
Yeah.
Dan and Pete, their pair of jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you.
All right.
Get well soon, boy. Just wait, before we go. You know where Dan's gone? You know why he's not here? He's watching fucking football.
Yeah.
You know why Pete's not here? Because he's off being parent. And the thing is this podcast isn't live. We can pause it. Like, it's okay. But they're off doing their own thing. And that's why I love them both, but they're massive raging homosexuals.
100%.
On that note...
Pete is also watching the football, so it's like
but he's watching the football with a baby and
holding a baby,
holding a baby, whatever.
Yeah,
fucking baby. I love them both.
Dad is watching the football, drinking from a bottle like a baby. So
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
England haven't disappointed us yet. There's still time.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. See you soon.
See you later. Bye.